Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Obviously, as you've noticed, I'm in my car right now. We had our first snow yesterday, and for the foreseeable future, it's not really going to get much up above 35-40 degrees. So this is about the time of the year where I usually put the bike away. It is November 23rd, so it's actually astonishing that I was able to ride all the way up until Friday. And then over the weekend it got really cold, windy, and it was raining. It was just crappy out. So I think for the year I'm pretty much done riding. And I kind of wanted to use this opportunity while I do this little car vlog on my way to work to explain to some of the newer people kind of how the channel got started and the direction that the channel's going in. I can assure you that going forward it is going to stay a motorcycle channel, but when I first started this channel, I think it was back in 09 or 10, this was actually a guitar channel, and I think one of my first uploads was a review of an effects pedal and just some different sounds and shit that you can make with it. But what I'm going to be doing over the winter as far as motorcycle stuff is pretty much anything that I can capture on video that has anything to do with my bike. Like when I go to do my oil change and just the way that I do it, and you know, try to throw some tips out there for people that are maybe newer to riding, and maybe this is their first year of storing a motorcycle or whatever. Just some helpful tips. But one of the things I want you guys to keep in mind is that when I first started this channel, it was a guitar channel, and my first 200 or so subscribers were all subscribed to the channel for the guitar stuff. Which, when it was a guitar channel, the videos were honestly few and far between, maybe 2 a month. I don't go out and buy new amps and guitars and effects constantly. I'm not loaded. So during the summer, this will primarily be a MotoVlog channel, and over the winter I will try to do as many MotoVlogs as possible. But during the winter, being that I'm either at work or at home because I absolutely fucking hate the cold, there might be some guitar videos that drop in from time to time. And like I said, they're going to be few and far between, like when the channel was originally founded. But I do have some really big plans for next year in the spring. Keep in mind, it's going to probably be like 4 or 5 months before it's warm enough to ride again. It usually stops snowing in New York around like mid-April to early May. And believe me, when the roads are clean and all the salt is off, I'm going to be back on the bike as quick as frickin' possible, because I'm going to be like itching to ride it all winter. But just keep in mind, there will be some guitar videos during the winter, because that's what I do in the winter. So don't think that I changed the channel or I got rid of it or I gave it to somebody else. If you look way back in my video history, you will see there is guitar videos in there. This year, luckily I was able to put out like 58 MotoVlogs, which is like astonishing. Originally at the beginning of the year I had set a goal for myself to put out 40. So the fact that I put out 58 just blows my mind, and I think it's really awesome. I'm actually going to try to break that record next year. And it's not that I just put out videos to put out a video. I try to have good content. I don't ever just put out videos just to say that I did. Which is why my videos are somewhat sporadic. It's when I have a chance to go riding and how long I rode that day kind of determines how much footage I have to work with. And typically if I go riding like all day, that usually means I'm out for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. My GoPro dies because of the battery. I come home, let it charge for an hour and a half, then go back out later that night. And I mean, I can crank out like 3 videos depending on if I have something interesting to talk about or if there's a lot of bad drivers or whatever. So keep in mind, over the winter, like I said, I know I'm repeating myself. I don't really script any of this. It's just going off the top of my head. But during the winter, there is not going to be any more riding videos. I will do videos about motorcycle tips, any work that I do on the bike, any maintenance, anything like that, updates, that kind of shit. So just be aware that if you do see a guitar video, I'm not sure if any of you guys are guitar players, but you know, keep in mind there is 200 something subscribers that came to the channel for the guitar videos. I think what I'm eventually going to do is create a separate channel for the guitar stuff, but for now, the channel, I mean, it started out being called Schecter Mongoose, Schecter being a brand of guitars, and Mongoose was my nickname when I was in school. And then eventually it went to ESP Guitarist for a long time, and then it went to just Mongoose, and now it's Mongoose MotoVlog. And the reason I do that is that when I comment on other videos, things that are not my own, if I comment on anything, whether it be a political video or another motorcycle video or whatever, I want people to see my username and be like, oh, this guy has a motovlog. And that's exactly why I put the name that way, is it's basically free advertising and self-promotion. You know, to have the word motovlog right in the name. But yeah, so it kind of sucks that I can't ride anymore. I already miss it, and I just rode like a couple days ago when I made vlog number 58. But after I saw the snow last night and this morning, and the fact that I'm driving to work right now and it's 36 fucking degrees outside, I want to say it's probably a safe bet that I'm not going to be doing any more on-bike videos, but I will try to do as many off-bike videos of quality. I mean, I'm not just going to stand in my garage and point the camera at the bike and, you know, just sit there and admire it. I'm obviously not going to upload stuff unless I have reasonably good content, or if I have advice or anything like that. So I appreciate everyone that subscribed this year. I mean, literally in the span of 6 months, I went from having, I think, like 198, maybe 200 subscribers to right now I'm like 11 away from being at the 500 mark, and my channel now has over 80 something, 90 something videos, and I think my channel as a whole has over 500,000 views. So I really appreciate everyone that subscribed, both for the guitar stuff and for the moto vlogs. But all you guys that subscribed for the guitar stuff, keep in mind, before I started the moto vlogs, the guitar videos were literally, I mean, like maybe the first 20 videos were guitar related, but the rest of them, the rest of the 80 or 90 videos that are on here are all motorcycle videos. So the channel, as far as the guitar players is concerned, is going to be the same as it was. Most of my guitar videos came out in the winter, and I did not upload a whole lot of them. I just was not interested in it. If I pick up a new guitar and it's something awesome, I'll review it, but it's probably not going to happen just because I don't get a lot of new gear anymore. My collection's pretty thick right now with how many amps and guitars and shit that I have. I will be uploading original songs as I write them. It just depends when I get time. You know, I have a new job, I have a lot of shit going on. So, like I said, I really appreciate everybody hanging out and subscribing to the channel and leaving comments and all that stuff. So, I guess the only promise I can make to you guys is when you see the channel in the spring, I think you're going to be very pleased with some of the changes that I'm making to it. I'm not changing anything drastic. It's still going to be the same motovlog where I drive around and fucking yell at people for driving like idiots or being on their cell phones, and where I throw little rants in there and information about certain things that interest me. So I just think if you just kind of pay attention to the channel, put in the back of your mind that in the spring the channel is going to be going back to motovlogging full time. So I appreciate everybody watching, and if you live in the northern states, drive safe.